Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I will speak about the dollar index, about the crude oil, gold, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. So basically what I found on this multi-time frame analysis, but let me just go through the daily time frame or 12-hour time frame. In this example, we can see basically that Euro, after we completed this, more like complex correction, sellers really found their way and they got aggressive supply and they went through the lows and they basically clear also this low, which we marked yesterday at 1.0897. We got some consolidation there, but there is a strong momentum to the downside on the Euro versus US dollar. And on top of that, we have still Russia and Ukraine war. So as long as we have that, and there is a big pressure on the European currencies, and so it's, from my perspective, it's hard to expect that we'll have any significant rally under current condition in the eurozone, in the Europe. So this is one of the reasons why also supply is dominating, and and eventually Euro is trying to, and from my perspective, it can try to retest 1.0810 area. Right, so selling opportunities on the rallies using intraday timeframes can be really productive in this kind of regime. So watch for selling opportunities on the rallies using intraday timeframes. Speaking of the dollar index, basically, we can see that there is a completion of this consolidation, and overall we are in the upcycle on dollar index since basically we started the upcycle somewhere in July 2021. We really started this upcycle making the higher highs, and I can just show you here we make clearly high highs and higher lows all the way up, so, and this was just a consolidation which took days to develop, and now we took this high. So where the dollar index can head, eventually dollar index can go to the next pivot points. Basically we have the cluster of the highs around 155, then we have a cluster of the highs around 101 area. So we definitely can see that on the test. This is from this consolidation, and as long as we have this strong upside cycle on the dollar index, euro dollar is very correlated, so basically it's inverted. It's going inverted. When the dollar index is increasing in the power, euro dollar is decreasing in the power. So euro dollar is going down while the US dollar index is going upside. Speaking of the gold market, gold is still in the heavy consolidation. Seems like the gold is in some kind of a sleep mode. Basically, investors are not paying too much attention to the gold under the current condition. We see a very, very sideways market in the last 20 days. Market is around 1926. It's barely moving in either direction, a very, very slow tempo. Not big players involved in this market so far. Still, the analysis is same. I would like to see the breakout, the clear imbalance in the gold. If we can clear 1965, we can open the door for 2006. If we can clear the lows at 1894, we can eventually open the door for 1878 or 1850. So watch for a potential breakout. Speaking of the Bitcoin, for example, we have this second downside leg. So initially there was a breakout of this, but basically there was an initial stronger supply, and the rally didn't find them. We didn't find a bigger buyer, so basically we got a second downside leg. Now, if we check this time frame, I don't see that we have any reversal at this stage. We can also take a look at the daily frame or other frames. I don't see also any kind of the divergence or something like that. So we basically took this pin bar low and we are trading lower. So if we take, for example, volume profile, and if we put here, basically, we'll see that we have some volume control here at 38,500. We also have the lows. We can find lows here around 40,560, right? And then this low at 38.65. So I don't see that price can react something bigger from here. So I think there is still more chances for the downside. So watching for supply on the rally, for the selling opportunities on the rally will be an interesting idea on the Bitcoin. And finally, let's go and check just the crude oil. Crude oil cleared this area. We marked this basically yesterday. There is a chance for the market to take the lows at 98.23. So we opened this structure for potential test of 93.35 and even test of the 88 or 89 level. So watch for selling opportunities on the intraday rallies. That'll be all for today's update. I hope that you did enjoy. As always, trade safe, have a good day, and see you tomorrow morning.